Oh boy. We're in for a real treat, aren't we? Yeah. Oh man. Well, this is what it all comes down to. I have no experience with this game. I have been intentionally not spoiling myself with any of it. I feel like I'm about to jump out of a plane without a parachute because I have no idea what to expect. But I'm not gonna know unless I play. All I know is what I saw on the Steam page, and I know that this game apparently has 2 endings, and it's emotional, but that's the extent of my knowledge. I don't even know if there's a phone guy. Oh joy. Okay, I can move.
Hey, glad you came back for another night. I promise it'll be a lot more interesting this time. We found some
Oh man, it doesn't show up right away.
weekend, and we're out tracking down a new lead right now. So, let me just update you real quick, then you can get to work. Like, the attraction opens in like a week, so we have to make sure everything works and nothing catches on fire. When the place opens, people will come in at the opposite end of the building and work their way toward you, then past you, and out the exit. Yeah, you've officially become part of the attraction. You'll be starring as the security guard. So not only will you be monitoring the people on the camera as they pass through, you know, to make sure no one steals anything or makes out in the corner, but you'll also be a part of the show. It'll make it feel really authentic, I think. Now let me tell you about what's new. We found another set of drawings, always nice, and a foxy head, which we think could be authentic. Then again, it might just be another crappy cosplay. And we found a desk fan, very old school, metal though.
Have to have the desk fan.
Right now the place is basically just, you know, flashing lights and spooky props. I honestly thought we'd have more by now. If we don't have something really cool by next week, then we may have to suit you up in a furry suit and make you walk around saying, boo. But, you know, like I said, we're trying to track down a good lead right now.
This guy's a bit of a jerk, but a fun jerk.
An extra room that got boarded up, or something like that. So we're gonna take a peek and see what we can find. For now, just get comfortable with the new setup. You can check the security cameras over to your right with the click of that blue button. You can toggle between the hall cams and the vent cams. Then over to your far left, you can flip up your maintenance panel. You know, use this to reboot any systems that may go offline. In trying to make the place feel vintage, we may have overdone it a bit. Some of this equipment is barely functional.
There's so much to learn here.
About the fire. That's a real risk. The most important thing you want to watch for is the ventilation. Look, this place will give you the spooks, man, and if you let that ventilation go offline, then you'll start seeing some crazy stuff, man. Keep that air flowing. Okay, keep an eye on things, and we'll try to have something new for you tomorrow night.
Are you just gonna leave me with that? What do I do? Oh, dang it, I clicked out the window. Of course that would happen. Okay, click. I don't know what's going on here. I really have no clue. I feel like I'm about to get jump scared because I don't know what's going on yet. I'm not used to having to click things. This often, at least. I'm also... Ooh, that's fun. Arcade. I'm also not used to, like... Well, okay then. I guess the first night was fully exposition and explanation. Hello? WASD. Okay. The Atari graphics have been updated a little bit since the second game. So is the purple guy a purple Freddy? Is that what I'm getting out of this? What if I don't follow you? What happens then? Okay. Oh. That's nice. Alright, this is where I anticipate dying. What do you got for me, other phone guy that's not the good phone guy?
Okay, I have some awesome news for you. First of all, we found some vintage audio training cassettes. Dude, these are like prehistoric. I think they were like training tapes for like other employees or something like that. So I thought we could like have them playing like over the speakers as people walk through the attraction. Dude, that makes us feel legit, man. But I haven't even
Legit.
better surprise for you.
This guy's so trendy.
Believe this. We found one. A real one. Gotta go, man. Well, look, it's in there somewhere. I'm sure you'll see it. Okay, I'll leave you with some of this great audio that I found. Talk to you later, man. Hello? Hello?
Oh.
Welcome to your new career as a performer/entertainer for Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. These tapes will provide you with much-needed information on how to handle/climb into/climb out of mascot costumes. Right now, we have two specially designed suits that double as both animatronic and suit. So please pay close attention while learning how to operate these suits, as accidents/injuries/death/irreparable and grotesque maiming can occur. First, we will discuss how to operate the mascots when they are in animatronic form. For ease of operation, the animatronics are set to turn and walk towards sound aids. This is an easy and hands-free approach to making sure the animatronics stay where the children are for maximum entertainment/crowd-pleasing value.
Man, what's going on now? Well, I feel like I'm about to die. I always feel like I'm about to die. Why haven't you rebooted? Why am I breathing heavy?
We will cover this in more detail in tomorrow's session. Remember to smile. You are the face of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
There you are. Yeah, it seems like this game, kind of like I anticipated, is more about keeping the animatronics away than having them, or at least the animatronic, but I think there's more. Keeping the animatronics away, and not just, like, making sure that they don't enter the room, just as they pass by. But this is so different feeling. I have no idea where he is. That's it, I just don't know. I kind of get the impression that having to check the thing on the left that reboots stuff is bad. Oh, okay. Whoa, okay. Is that a hallucination, I guess? Of Balloon Boy? Am I dead? I don't know what just happened. That's the first time I've ever seen a jump scare not be death. I mean, it wasn't the worst jump scare in the world, but I don't know how to respond to any of this. None of this makes sense to me. Oh, man. Okay, camera system. I feel like that's probably gonna break soon. It just seems like there's more static now. There's gotta be some way to keep the monsters away, or the monster, the... whatever creepy, like, is that Shadow Bonnie? Is that what I'm supposed to get out of the character that I've seen on the screen? Okay, well, I heard vent noises. Which means what, exactly? It must be somewhere around here. I assume he goes from room to room. It was mildly comforting to hear the phone guy's voice again. Is he here? Is he in one of these rooms? Like, I don't know which way that he climbed through the vent. He could be, like, right here for all I know. How do I interpret any of this? Bah. Bah. I'm a sheep, apparently. So totally lost here. Like, the first two games already felt very different from each other, and this feels entirely different from either of those. Is there a reason to reboot any of these things? None of them are doing anything. Alright. Oh, I am just... I'm befuddled here. This is an experience so far. It hasn't been a challenge yet, but an experience for sure. I'm following you. I can't tell which Bonnie I am. Whether I'm the old Bonnie or toy Bonnie. Goodbye, Freddy, or possibly Golden Freddy. And I get killed by Purple Guy again. Colloquially known Purple Guy. Hey, I said it correctly that time. Colloquially. Whose message do I get this time?
Hello. For today's lesson, we will be continuing our training on proper suit handling techniques. When
Rest in
using
peace,
an
phone guy.
animatronic as a suit, please ensure that the animatronic parts are tightly compressed and fastened by the spring locks located around the inside of the suit. It may take a few moments to position your head and torso between these parts in a manner where you can move and speak. Try not to nudge or press against any of the spring locks inside the suit. Do not touch the spring locks at any time. Do not breathe on the spring locks, as moisture may loosen them and cause them to break loose. In case that the spring locks come loose while you are wearing a suit, please try to maneuver away from populated areas before bleeding out, as to not ruin the customer experience. As always, if there is ever an emergency, please go to the designated safe room. Every location is built with one extra room that is not included in the digital map layouts programmed in the animatronics or security system. This room is hidden to customers, invisible to animatronics, and is always off camera. As always, remember to smile. You are the face of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Remember to smile. Yep. I will need that advice. To smile in my darkest times. This is gonna get worse as time goes on, isn't it? I'm sure it is. And I don't know how to manage this yet. Wait, did I see? No, I didn't see anything. Well, I think I'm gonna reboot the ventilation now. Because of that Balloon Boy hallucination, which I think is from the ventilation not working properly. Where are you, Mr. Rabbit? Been checking every camera and I don't know where he is. That's one thing that I can say is different from either of the first two games, is that I really feel like it's necessary to check every camera. I don't know how to deal with that. Oh! Whoa! Okay. That was unexpected. But once again, it didn't seem to do anything. Okay, I see you there. You're looking very pretty. I guess the problem with the ventilation is that it keeps you from doing what you need to do at all times. And I saw another hallucination. I'm gonna make that ventilation go up again. I'm starting to get this, though. Like, this game seems a lot more complicated than the others at first, but I think I'm kind of getting the hang of understanding the mechanics. He moved again. Where did he move to? I didn't hear any vent noises. I think he moved. Unless he just didn't. Whoa, man. What is up with you, big guy? I've never seen anything move in this game before. What do I do with you? You're kind of, you look like you're about to kill me. There's something I'm... Okay. Well, what do I do with you now? Did they say something about spring-loaded devices? I didn't catch that. Was there something that I totally missed that's crucial to my survival? Yes, you can come in. Just go ahead and do it. Well, it's 5 a.m. Maybe I can just look at you and you'll go away. And I'll survive the night. That's my strategy for now. Of course, now I can't even trust that they won't move whenever I look at them anymore, because it looked like Freddy moved. I need to pick this up. He's gonna kill me. I can feel it in my bones. oddly not frightening compared to the other things that have happened in the night. Oh, how do I prepare myself for this? I have... I need to think through this. I had to listen back to the phone calls again because I didn't really catch what they said because they were kind of quiet and not as high quality as before in the first two games, I think. They've always been meant to be low quality, but I think they were just worse in this one for whatever reason.
Hello, for today.
But to my understanding, there is some kind of room in this establishment that is invisible to everyone. And I don't know what kind of purpose it serves, but I'm guessing maybe it's the room that... I mean, it's said to be invisible to the animatronics, so it must be the room that I have an error in whenever I am in those mini-games between... between nights. I kind of wonder if the mini-games are what affect the outcome of the game, whether you get a good or a bad ending. Because I can't imagine what else would do that. There are definitely other ways to go. And it seems like it might be in my best interest to use this Reboot All button. I'm not sure why I wouldn't at the moment. It does seem like it might be taking longer than these do, so maybe that's the reason. And also, to my understanding... Okay, I see. Yeah, pressing the audio, that kind of lures the one animatronic I think that exists towards that location. It seems like there is only the one animatronic. Dang it. I wonder if the audio device was taken down by Mangle. I kind of doubt it. Seeing the decrepit balloon boy is probably an indication that I need the vents to keep running. What kind of air is flowing through these vents to create such hallucinations? Are they just drug vents? And that image on the screen makes me think that maybe Chica is gonna attack, because that's what happened last time. I don't know why. Is the ventilation the thing that runs down the fastest? Where are you, man? Come on. Logically speaking, I should close at least one of these vents. I should have one closed at all times. There you are. I don't think that you're real anymore. That's a plus. Unless he is real, which would really... Oh, come on, man. Well, now I see you there, so I'm gonna play the audio in that room. Playing the audio in a room that was close by, in hopes that that will be something that he can hear. I kind of like this, not only because it feels very different from the first two games, it kind of feels like it has the micromanagement of the sequel.
Hi.
Did you already move over? Maybe you didn't. Reboot all. It takes forever, he's probably entered the room, but gotta be sure. Like, it seems like it has the micromanagement of the second game at the same time that it has the tension of the first one, in that something is coming closer through the night.
Hello?
Alright, night 3 is done. Man, I don't feel like I'm... I don't know what to think of my progress. Because it doesn't feel like I'm really succeeding somehow. Well, my assumption is that I'm going to get the bad ending because of these minigames. Because these minigames certainly aren't ending well. Why am I still doing this whenever I'm almost positive that Chica's just gonna die? And why do I feel bad that Chica is about to die? I've kind of grown attached to these characters.